So the great cardiac vein right here travels with the anterior ventricular artery. Then it travels with the circumflex artery. As we look on the posterior view, here's the continuation of the great cardiac vein. It dilates to form the coronary sinus, where it enters into the right atrium. The middle cardiac vein drains into the coronary sinus. The small cardiac vein drains into the coronary sinus. Okay? So let's go back to this image here, and we'll start with the great cardiac vein. Some books call it the anterior interventricular vein, where it travels with the anterior interventricular artery, but then it travels with the circumflex artery. So I just call it great, middle, and small cardiac. So great cardiac vein travels through the anterior interventricular sulcus, makes a bend around the belt to the left side of the heart. So I'm going to draw that dotted line. And then dilates to form the coronary sinus. So we find the great cardiac vein with the anterior interventricular and with the circumflex arteries. Then along the right border of the heart, we see the small cardiac vein. It will make a right angle turn following the right coronary artery and drain into the coronary sinus. So we're going to find that with the marginal artery. And with the right coronary. And then on the posterior surface, have the middle cardiac vein. And that's going to travel with the posterior interventricular artery. So again with the image, great cardiac vein traveling with the anterior, or found with the anterior ventricular artery. Of course, blood flow is going in opposite directions. Then we see it with the circumflex artery. And then it dilates to form the coronary sinus. Small cardiac vein found along the right border with the marginal artery. Then bends. It's the only one in your models that makes that bend, because we have 1 to 3 anterior cardiac veins that drain directly into the right atrium. They don't go into the coronary sinus. So on this model you can see one. So here's an anterior cardiac vein going directly into the right atrium. Here's the small cardiac making this right hand bend to travel with the right coronary artery. So that's how you can find the marginal. You find the small cardiac. The artery with that will be the marginal artery. So that's going to then travel around the back of the heart, and here's the small cardiac vein. Okay. And then here's the posterior interventricular, I'm sorry, the middle cardiac vein with the posterior interventricular artery. So on the slides, I also have the vein, same pictures, but I have the veins there.